Hey, what's going on? So today I'm going to show you all my Sega Genesis and my NES games. I don't have that many of either, which is why I'm putting them together. I just started buying the games that I like for the systems. I'm not going to really collect. I'm just getting games that I like for these. So we'll start. First thing we got is General Chaos. Um, this is a really good game. If you like playing two-player games, it's like a real-time strategy game. It's really cool. If you've never played it, check out some videos on YouTube. Cool game. Next we've got Skitchin, which is basically road rash, but you're rollerblading and you can grab onto cars and get weapons and do tricks, and it's a really fun game. It's actually still fun. Next we've got the best boxing game of all time, Greatest Heavyweights. This game is ridiculous. I wish they continued the series because it's a lot of fun. There's lots of strategy. The career mode is cool, and you have a lot of the greatest boxers ever on here, so it's a great game. Alright, next we got Sonic 2, which I'm sure everybody has played. And we have WWF Royal Rumble. I remember playing this a lot when I was younger. It's got a lot of the classic wrestlers in it, and it's a lot of fun, but you're probably going to want a turbo controller for that. Okay, next we have Street Fighter Special Champions Edition. Pretty good version of this. It's not as good as the Super Nintendo one, but the Genesis controllers are way better, so it evens out. I've got Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. I'm not huge into Mortal Kombat, but it's pretty good that they got this ported to Genesis. They actually did a pretty decent job. So I've got Super Street Fighter 2. Another good game. And then we've got Vector Man, which I feel like a lot of people don't care about this game, but when this came out, it looked different than everything else on the Genesis. It's a pretty cool game. And then Road Rash 2, which is my favorite one in the series. Sure everyone's played Road Rash at one point or another. Alright, that's the Genesis games I have. I'll go on to the NES games. First thing I got is Punch-Out. It's not Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, but it's the Mr. Dream Punch-Out. I got this because this is the one I had when I was a kid, so bought it for nostalgia, basically. I played this game so much, I could beat the entire game without getting hit once, which is one of my best game accomplishments. It's probably not that hard, but I played it that much when I was a kid. And of course, we have to have Super Mario 3, which, everyone has played that. The game's awesome. Ninja Gaiden. Yeah, I didn't have this when I was younger, but playing it recently, it is pretty hard, but I mean, you can actually get pretty far without putting a ton of time into it, and I'm going to try to beat this at some point. And we've got Double Dragon 3. This game is, well, I guess I bought this game brand new when I was a kid. I think it was $50. Me and my brother played it all the time. We could beat it back then. Trying to play this one player is very hard. It's definitely way easier with two people, but it's a pretty cool game in the series. Not one that most people talk about. Mega Man 2, but you have to have that. I finally beat this for the first time recently, so that was cool. And I've got Tecmo World Wrestling, which is a really old wrestling game on the NES, but it doesn't look like much, but it does have a lot of cool moves, and characters are cool. There's actually a ring in there, like a play-by-play announcer going on while you're wrestling, and no voices, it's just text, but it's kind of cool, different for a wrestling game. But there's that. Got Super C, which I didn't play this a ton when I was younger, but I did have it. And yeah, it's pretty hard, like all Contra games are. I got Mario 1 and Duck Hunt, which everyone in the world has. The Ninja Turtles game, which I really hated as a kid, and I'd probably still hate it now if I played it, but I think everyone had this game too, and everyone was mad that it wasn't the arcade game. Okay, we got Blaster Master. It's actually way harder than it should be. I think the control isn't great compared to there's basically a remake of this on PS4. Compared to that, the PS4 one's so much easier, but I guess all newer games are. It is cool though. And we have Contra, which I used to be decent at, and now I'm really horrible, so definitely got to practice that. And we've got Base Wars, which is awesome. Basically robots playing baseball, and it's actually a really solid baseball game. Plus, you can fight people if they try to throw you out, or you can steal and fight guys to steal the base, and you can do crazy pitches, but we usually played, you just have to pitch normally because it's impossible to hit some of those, but it's a really good game, and the graphics for Nintendo are really good. Still looks really good. I got Cabal, which is basically I think Operation Wolf, but without the gun. You got your guy on the bottom of the screen, you move back and forth and move your sight around to shoot stuff. This didn't age great, but I played it so much as a kid, so there's some nostalgia for me. So. Then I got the Guardian Legend, which is kind of like a shooter plus a adventure game. The adventure parts are kind of like the ones in Blaster Master, but it's an interesting game. The music's awesome, and that's that. So that is my collection of those. Not a ton of games. There's a few more that I want to get for each, but like I said, I'm not really collecting these. I'm just getting the games that I like. Some of the games I like are very expensive, so we'll see. It might take a while to get them, but that's the collection, and we will see you next video.